Shout out to G-Man Boxing.
Alright, people, some breaking news came in just after midnight here last night. Now, yesterday was apparently Dillian Whyte's last day to sign the contract ahead of this WBC title shot against Tyson Fury. Now, Mike Coppinger was reporting that the deadline was midnight for Dillian Whyte. Now, it was the deadline was at midnight, but Central US time, so not midnight UK time, in a Central American time. So it was broken about 12:30, just after midnight here, that Dillian Whyte now has signed a contract. It does look like all systems are go. I believe he was reporting that it needed to be just filed by WBC, so I'd imagine there wouldn't be any issue there. So Tyson Fury signed his end, Dillian Whyte signed his end. It's a case of just waiting for an announcement now. April the 23rd. So we're roughly about 2 months away from that date now. More than likely in Wembley Stadium. So yeah, it's a weird one. Dillian Whyte, he left it late. He did actually, I see, update his Twitter account. I think he posted some kind of quote or something. It was a picture of a quote or something like that. So that was it really. Dillian Whyte signed his contract. Looks like we're getting this fight. I was thinking to myself just today, I was kind of getting more interested in what's going to happen with this, whether Dillian Whyte will sign it, because we did hear rumours about Eddie Hearn potentially looking to offer him a deal just to stay on the zone, a big money deal to fight on there. There was talks of a Chisora trilogy, an AJ rematch. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Looks like all steam is, or a full steam ahead I should say, to go April 23rd against Tyson Fury. I like this fight. I really do. I really do enjoy this fight. I think the build up. See, here's the thing, right? People have been saying, like, gee, he's not going to sell it. I think Dillian Whyte is such a fiery character that he may tell himself he's not going to sell this. He's going to keep his mouth shut. Maybe he'll let Baby Ting do a bit more of the talking. A bit kind of like what was happening with Deontay Wilder. What I think will happen is Dillian Whyte is such a fiery character that if they're at a press conference, which I'd imagine they will be soon, if Tyson Fury even ruffles Dillian Whyte's feather in the slightest, Dillian Whyte's going to react. That is the kind of guy Dillian Whyte is. He's such a fiery individual. So some people might say like, oh, Dillian Whyte's not going to sell it. I don't know if he's going to sell it in a sense if he's going to promote the fight, but I reckon if Tyson Fury does try something with him, he's going to bite. He's going to bite. In terms of how I think this fight will go, my pick is Tyson Fury. That's my pick for this fight straight off the bat. I think Tyson Fury will beat Dillian Whyte. I think he'll get to him late or potentially win this fight on points, one or the other. But I suspect he'll get to Dillian Whyte late. I do think though, because some people have been saying to me, gee, it's an easy win for Tyson Fury. No, I don't see that. I don't see this fight as being a straightforward crash bang wallop, there you go, job done, Tyson Fury. No, I see this fight being competitive. I don't think Tyson Fury is going to employ the same strategy he did against Wilder in the rematch of the trilogy. I think against Wilder, and even then in the trilogy fight, he was dropped a couple of times. I think against Dillian Whyte, he'd be well advised. And saying that though, Fury's been looking pretty damn heavy in training. The footage I've seen of him training, he's not looking like someone who is coming in with a game plan of be a bit lighter and move around the ring. He's been looking reasonably, by his standards anyway, he's been looking quite heavy in training anyway. So if I was Tyson Fury, I would be saying, or if I was in his team, I'd be saying, maybe with Dillian Whyte we need to switch up a bit. Maybe there's a time and a place to walk him down, and maybe there's also a time to keep him frustrated and move on the back foot. That's what I think Fury should do for his best chance of winning. If he goes and gets in the pocket with Dillian Whyte's left hooks are very good, very accurate, very powerful. I think that could pose Tyson Fury some issues. I think that if Tyson Fury is looking to move around the ring, I don't think Dillian Whyte has the foot speed to be able to cut the ring off effectively. And even to an extent, if he's to walk him down with the jab, although I think that could be risky, I do think that if Fury has any decent speed there, it could pay dividends, because as I said, Dillian Whyte's feet just aren't the quickest. His defense isn't exactly the most easy, isn't exactly the hardest, I should say, to penetrate. We've seen that. So I still think it's going to be a good fight though, and it looks like it's all set to go. So I'll leave you with that, people. Short little video. Just wanted to break the news on this. Let me know your thoughts. If you could, lads and lassies, before I go, smash the like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell to help your boy out. For now, lads and lassies, hope you enjoy the day. Peace. Before I go, I want to give a big, massive shout out to a mate of mine called Nisha. She started her own company, her own business now. Have a look at the website there on screen, cvwiz.co.uk. She's also offering a promo code, which is TRIBE, where 20% off. Nisha is someone who's helped me out in the past. She's actually redone my CV and redone a cover letter for me in my current job that I do outside YouTube, which I've recently applied for a new job internally, which I was able to get thanks to this. In fact, actually, one of the comments they left was how impressed they were with the presentation of my CV and cover letter. Again, I got a big up Nisha for that. So website is there, link will be in the description, and I'll pin it in the comment section. Give our website a look at and help support these businesses that are up and coming. Peace.